Voila! Another CMD-40. I've just bought this one. It just came just now and I thought I'm not going to put a battery in it. I'm going to do it on the video. The other day I bought another one of these and I put a battery in it, worked. It just wasn't worth doing a video on it. But this is see the difference? This is a glow screen here. Glow buttons. So the buttons light up. It's quite a rare model. You don't see very many of them. You see it, they're all glowing up. Beautiful. And all works. I got this one here today, and I have noticed it is in pretty good condition. And you can tell it's pretty good condition. And let me just put it against this one, for example, just to show you how I can tell what things are like on the screen. Now, if you see here, this is a very used one. And you see the corners, they're all sort of rounded, as this one here is more sharper on each corner. And that shows to me it's not been used very much, which is a very good sign. This one has been used very much, and you can see there's a few scrapes on it, few heavy marks on the glass, another horrible little mark there as well, which does really put me off when I see Casios like that. But I bought it because it's a glow screen, and you don't pad, and you don't really see many of them. So I didn't want to lose the opportunity. Now, while I was messing around, as it just came up, I was having a little look around these, and something you've got to realise on these more than any other Casio is these lugs here are very weak, and I've seen quite a lot where they crack and they break along the lug. Now this one all seems okay except for here. Now let me just zoom in. There's I'm gonna just come a little and show you. There's a little bit of white bruising here, and I don't know what's happened here, but there's a few marks as well. But as well as the white bruising, there's another little white bruising there, which means I don't know what's happened, but it looks like someone's put a lot of strain on this corner here. It's not broken and it doesn't look weak, but it takes a lot of what can I say, a lot of force or bending of this plastic to cause it to go white bruising like that. I'm hoping it's not going to break. Let's take these straps off and have a little look. One side is let's have a look. Yeah, it all looks okay. It looks fine. Let me look at it myself quickly. It all looks fine. Another good indication to show that this watch is not being used very much. So apart from the nice lines you got along here, is this. Still the sticker at the back remains. Now, you probably heard me speak about this on many occasions. With Casios, they come with a sticker here. This has got one? No. I did have another watch with a sticker on it. It doesn't take very many wears, 2 or 3, for the sweat on your wrist to come on here, and this sticker will just start sliding around and eventually come off. So that's a good indication that this watch is not being used. But the true indication is the inside, and it would tell us whether it's been messed around with, and I don't think it is. I'm guessing that inside here has never had a battery change, and we're gonna zoom in and have a little look. Let's get it open. I know you guys love all this sort of look, I'm gonna zoom in there so I'm gonna show you. You guys love all this sort of what can I say, battery changing and seeing things work. Ding, 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 ding. Right, let's give a little prize open. You see where it just pops up like that? Dong. Oh, someone's taken the battery out already, so someone has opened it. And they remove the sticker. Oh, I hate when they do that. Right, let's so I'm guessing as well that I think someone's has had a little mess around with it. You see that there? That is the little plastic that this clips onto. It looks like someone's had very unexperienced hands on these and bent it. You see it there? It's all bent. Right, first, before we do anything, let's make sure it works. So let's take this battery out. There's when you take these battery out, there's a little groove. So this, by the way, flips up. Little groove there. Put your pincers in, and let's take that out. Now the watch is non-working. I'm guessing it's just a battery. Oh, someone's changed the battery to a horrible looking one. Oh, let's put a new battery in there, and hopefully it'll work, and hopefully the clip is not that damaged and it will just clip back okay. That's the worst thing about buying these CMD-40s. Oh, someone's damaged this. Does it work, by the way? Yes, it works. Let me just zoom in so I'll show you. So you see that there? That is a little clip for this to clip on. And someone has been very silly. Let's see if we can bend it back to give it a bit more of a grip. Ah, so the move this as well. So such a pain, isn't it? Let's do an AC reset. Oh, I thought the spring was in just now. The spring's come off as well. Oh my God, what's all going on today? So let's put the spring on, which is here. If your spring ever falls out, by the way, that's not the original spring either. If your spring ever falls out and you're thinking, oh, where does it go? Which hole does it go in? The spring always goes where the hole with a little collar around it. It's got a little plastic collar here. That is where the spring always goes. So just do an AC reset just quickly. So I'm going to put the cover back on, which is here, anywhere, 3 seconds. I'm going to, sorry. Let's put this back, which I presume it goes like this. Let me turn my little lamp on. Let's put this back. So I'm not really that impressed with this one. I thought it'd be much better than this. Normally they are really good. Let me turn this off because it affects my light. Yeah, normally they're pretty good, these CMD-40s, but sometimes you get the odd one, not had much use, but it was in the wrong hands. Let's put it in here. Before we carry on, let's make sure it works. Perfect. Calculator works. Now we've got to check, make sure these buttons work. For them to work, you've got to go back and press the TV. That's the volume. And to check, if it works, is you see a little square box there. Well, when you press one of these buttons, that has an infrared little thing inside. So we've got TV there, and we've got the power on. And same with there. Oh, on the VCR, not all of them, all the buttons will work because you don't have the power on. Yeah, let's go back to TV a minute. Yeah, seems to all work. Let's just check this button. Yep. Right, let's put the rest of the screws back. I mean, it's not in bad condition. It's actually in quite good condition, considering how old it was. I can't remember. Was it the white insert or black? I think. I can't remember. So, if you could, I mean, I can't remember now, but if the plastic on the inside is white, it's the later model, so after 1998. If it's the black one, it's pre-1998. See, the screen's got little marks on here. Let's give it a little clean. Oh my god, I've got this horrible polish again. Let's get a little cloth. I have one here somewhere. My office is a mess again, and I've only been here a month. Let's give it a little. When you're using this poly watch, be careful not to get the poly watch on the plastic, because it marks it. It doesn't mark it, it just makes it more whiter. You don't want to polish a matte surface because it'd be all horrible. But just quickly give this a little clean. I know, it's taken ages, I know. But you know me, I like to do things properly. Wonderful. Let's give that a polish. Now look at the screen now. Oh, beautiful. See, it makes all the difference. Just a couple of minutes. Let's just take these off. Oh. And I'm going to take it over to the sink. And hopefully the sink is all nice and clean. I'm going to put a little bit of fair liquid over it. Give a bit of clean. Oh, gosh, my fingers. Let's take it over there and have a little look. I have some liquid inside here. Give it a little clean while we got the camera on. My followers on this YouTube hate when I do this. I say, oh, it's not waterproof, don't do that. Well, I've done this to literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of CMD-40s. Never has it ever had a problem. I'm going to take that little sticker off. Wonderful. There we are. Little rings under the tap. Done. We've got tea towel. No tea towel. Hold on. Let's give it a little bit of a dry. Let's get back over to our room. No editing here. 1 second. One second, I'll be back. Give it a bit of a dry. Stick eye still there. Another good indication, by the way, that a watch has not been used very much is here. All this will always be nice and clean. Anyway, there we are. Bit of fair liquid. Take its dust away here. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it? And it works beautifully. And what I do have is, so look, let me just show you something. So here are the original pins. These are the original straps. Let me just quickly explain something. These are the original ones, and the original ones do become brittle after a certain amount of time. That's why that one has broken off. Here it is. These are my aftermarket ones, which I literally have hundreds and hundreds. And they do fit perfectly. The difference is this. So there's the black one. These are more black, but they did originally come like a charcoal color. By the way, it doesn't hold on, let me put it together like this just to show you. They're quite a bit longer actually. Well, I never knew that. I do have original ones of these. Let me show you. Don't move and I shall show you. Oh. Look. I'll just show you my little drawer. So that one there, this is the original. All these are CMD-40s. I keep these because the original ones now are like £60 a set, as opposed to the aftermarket ones I just showed you. They're like £6-7. So if I wanted to put, so I only keep these ones when I find a really beautiful watch that, you know, is absolute mint condition, and I put the original ones on, or if my ones break. So that's the one that was left over. That goes in this section here. And I'm going to put the aftermarket ones on because I think it deserves it. Put it on. What's this? So I'm going to put this strap on. By the way, do you know how many questions I get about how do you put these lugs on? It's amazing because what I think I do is second nature. People find it really hard. So look, if you have a strap, the strap goes in, pin goes through like this. You push it down so it's sticking out more, and you line the bottom one up with the hole like this. And then while it's in the hole, you push the rubber back down, and then this side pulls up. You get your little pusher, and you get this. Stick it in the hole. Done. And then we do the same on this side. Push it like this. And don't forget, the one with the clasp always goes at the top. Clasp at the top. When you're pushing down as well, be careful not to rub the pin on this part here. And there we are, a nice beautiful watch in amazing condition. Stay there. Oh God, oh my God, oh my God. I'll just give it a little brush. We have a beautiful CMD-40 in great condition. Except for the little issue with the battery compartment, but you know what, it doesn't really make it much of a difference, does it? Unless you're a fussy arse. We got that one there. We might as well put some straps on this one. If you look at them side by side, the difference in condition is quite apparent, isn't it? More rounded edge up here. Do you know that lug thing I told you about? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. As we're talking about CMD-40s. See this one here? You see that lug? So I've got one hand. This lug here. Let me take it off this holder. See that lug that's broken? Been like that for years though. I mean, this is, look, this is a Japan model. 1993 this came out. But look at the condition. Just to show you, let me just show you against this one here. So if you look here, I'm going to show you the condition. So this one here, it's almost like a brand new watch, but you see these beautiful sharp edges here, which I'll show you on this one here to show you how great condition it is. It's not too bad. It's nothing compared to this one, But you see the condition is pretty cool. It's almost the same as that. But if you look at this one here, the really used one, you see how rounded it is on these corners, because that's the sleeve where people have been wearing it, banging it around and for so many years. So this had a lot of use. But just to show you the difference in condition, beautiful condition this watch is. And I've worn this quite a few times, but only in the summer, so I'll be very careful walking out, don't hit anything. Yeah, and this is the issue here, which is a shame. A lot of these CMD-40s have this issue. I have no idea why, it just must be a little fault. And it's always the bottom right hand corner. But you know something? There used to be part of the watch in here and then it fell out. But it's never got any worse than that, because the part on the bottom is not cracked, it's just only on the top. But since that little bit fell out, I stopped wearing the watch. The last thing you want this to happen is for the watch to fall off in the park or something. You don't hear it fall when you lost it. Oh my God, I think I would just cry myself to sleep for months on end. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me show you one, by the way. And one that's never ever been worn. It's never been out of the box except for a battery change. Stay there, don't move. Now this is a treat. Treat for your beautiful eyes, people. Treat. This is absolute. Let me show you this. Let me just take this off. If you love CMD-40s, this is an absolute treat. And when this first come up, I know I keep talking about this watch all the time, but you know, even it's in my possession, but I'm still in love with it. That's how much beauty there is in this watch. Let me just take this off carefully. I put this on because these plastic covers, sometimes you pick them up and the watch comes off with it. So I've got to put this on. It doesn't really come out of the box, to be honest with you. And it is a shame, but I do have lots of them, so there's no point ever using this one, because then you're diminishing the value. Right, are you ready for this? By the way, what makes this so rare is this box. You know, I talk about it all the time, but we have to mention it. Just to show, look at this cover. When you first bought these, when they very, very first come out, and I'm talking when they very first come out, like just launch day and all that, this is how they originally came in this little plastic little sleeve that fits into it. I forgot it's got this filming like that, so you can't see the condition, but look at it, look. Just stunning, isn't it? It's come up there with a 1175 module, not 1174. Yeah, beautiful. Just love this. Did you see what I just did? Hit it. Yeah. Yes, we've got lots of CMD-40s here. Yeah, so yeah, just thought I'd show you. Yep, so it's working. We just learned a few things about putting a strap on and stuff like that. I'm going to put a strap on this, and then we're done. But there's no point you watching that. What else got to show you? What did I get the other day? Oh yeah, let me show you this. No, I'll show you another video. I'll show you this because we've got done 25 minutes. That's enough. Right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.